Good morning, everyone. It's Enigma Incorporated here, bringing you your daily dose of inspiration. Video entitled CERT, S-I-R-T, Success in Real Time, Episode 3. This is January 12th, 2022. Let's begin. If you want to go about succeeding, it doesn't matter what path you take, but you're going to have to educate yourself. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm educating myself in just finances and markets for passive income possibilities, and I've been doing so for the past 2 years. And these are some of the books that have been recommended to me by various YouTubers. Right here, I have Rich Dad, Poor Dad, recommended to me by Angry Man. Wish I knew the knowledge contained in that back when I was a teenager. I'll tell you. Next book recommended to me by BGS, giving it a second read. Gold, Dollars, and Power, just to understand the markets, why certain moves were made before I was born. And book recommended to me by Dollar Will, Technical Analysis for the Financial Markets by John J. Murphy. Still studying that right now, focusing my attention on internal trend lines. And I'm also a technical analyst, and I have adopted Elliott Wave Theory into my trading. And I just use that as an example to show what you have to do. You're going to have to consume various amounts of information if you want to succeed. So since this is a broad topic and an inspirational channel, and I don't know what everybody's goals is, what everybody's goals are going to be when viewing this channel, first start off about finding what you want to find. Various YouTube videos. That's the first step. Look at the video, see if that's something that you really are interested in. Now, you're going to have to look at a lot of videos because not all information is the same. My suggestion to you is to find a video that goes into great depth about what you want to do, and start there. And if that subject interests you and you've consumed hours upon hours of it, and that's something that you really want to do, then you can go about the next step and then really invest money into it. But I would suggest you start off with one of the shorter videos because, like I said, always say, time is your most precious resource and you cannot get it back. So spend some time on it first, see if that's for you. If it is for you, then go about taking the next step, actually spending some of your money along with your time about consuming various amounts of information to get the desired results that you want to get. Okay, upon doing this, you're going to have to, I'll just say this, you are your best teacher. It does not matter whether you're university trained or not. You are your best teacher. Some of the things that have helped me, and it does not apply to everybody else, but you're really going to have to dig into this deep. So after you get past the first step, which is the videos, and now you have the books, you're going to have to spend time daily learning this subject. You really are, in order for you to be successful. You're going to have to, my suggestion is, if you find a book, multiple books on it, or if you look up information online, because you may be able to find those books online, also consider it as an option, because what you can get for free, why pay for it where you can get it for free? But if you're really going to do it, you're also going to have to research ways that you can learn that subject. And if you find a rubric or a anything else related to it as far as a syllabus is concerned, or just a general overall study guide, follow it. And you won't have to follow it to the T. You know, don't skip out on it. Have some integrity. Take the test without looking at the information. Spend time on it. My suggestion, one of the things that helped me, was you're going to have to spend at least an hour each day. That includes the weekends, and that includes holidays, and that includes your days off of work as well. You're going to spend 1 hour each day studying that subject. And the reason why I go with the bare minimum, because I'm going off of someone who I'm going off the basis if the individual looking at this video doesn't have a lot of time. Okay. If you can go with more time, but just start off on an hour each day, and follow the lesson plan. See if you can pass the test and know the subject front and back. And if not, do it over again. You know, start off from scratch and do the whole thing over again. until you get your desired results. Remember, I know everybody's really pressed for time and you want everything you wanted yesterday, but if you're talking about mastery of a subject, you're going to have to spend time on it until you master certain steps. The thing that comes to mind is Bloom's taxonomy, educational purpose. For those who don't know Bloom, he said that in order for you to completely master a subject, you're going to have to master a certain level before moving on to the next thing. And he suggested that people utilize those steps in education, especially with children, in order for them to be really to complete mastery upon the subject. And I'm in agreement with it. I am. If you're going to really do this thing correctly, you're going to have to master the subject, which means you don't take the next step until you have mastered. You don't take step 2 until you've mastered step 1. That way, when you go about doing what you're doing to achieve success, you know that, and you don't have to necessarily pull out your smartphone or you look at your notes in your book, because you're really going to have to load this thing back and front no matter what your subject is. All right, we're going to go into more about this, but like I said before, I'm trying to keep these videos between 5, 6, maybe even 7 minutes at a time, because I realize time is your most precious resource, and whatever you're getting into, you don't have a lot of time to sit down and watch YouTube videos. So in the last closing 15 seconds, I'll give my closing statement. Just go about doing this: consume media. First part, videos. Second part, see if you can get that information for free. If you can't get that information for free, then go about paying for that information. Then you're going to have to consume that information seriously until you get there. If there are study guides available, please use them. Have integrity and don't cheat when you take these at-home tests. Actually do it. And if you don't get your desired results, and I'm going to be hard nosed, if you don't get a perfect score on a take-home test, study the subject over again. You're going for mastery, and you're going to have to master your craft. Because everybody that's super successful, that makes tons of money, or in order to think back and forth, you're going to have to be you're going to have to master this craft. So you have to finish step 1 before you move on to step 2. Okay, that's all I got for this one. Take care, everybody. I'll see you on the next video.